Oh, that's just the whiskey coke scene. It's only $1.
It's only $1?
It's only $1, man.
No fucking way.
Yeah.
Why, that's so cheap. I can afford that.
One piece of paper.
One piece of paper. $1.
$1.
That's just
I'm Dre Gonzalez. Oh my God. My unemployment don't come with that.
I like it.
Yeah, get the zine, guys. It's only $1.
It's crazy. They're running out.
It's only $1. Can you buy me a sausage?
Before I start, I just want to give a toast to Jesse and the whole crew making the Whiskey Coke possible. The great talent that's in this room, and the great fucking people that's in this room. I'd like to give a toast to the children who toss their lost future around in the air like a baseball. Just like to give a toast to memories burned away by the dime bag. I would like to give a toast to the lungs filled with fantasies, inhaling inebriation, exhaling expectations. I would love to give a toast to those disgusted with their own appearance. Drink up, for reflections only shine off liquor bottles when they're full. I would like to give a toast to celebrations with libations. I would love to give a toast to lukewarm liquor that goes down easier than cold truths. I would love to give a toast to anarchy, ignorance, and self-indulgence. So I'm performing in 2 pieces tonight, a short poem and an even shorter poem. So the shorter poem is going first. 28 Buckingham Court. Your locks chained us together. Willingly imprisoned, we love to go crazy. A match made to fester. A gargantuan clusterfuck of emotion, skin, sweat, and dead cells. But our relationship is just words spoken through a telephone now. Just words read through an email now. Just words written on a fogged mirror now. I leave the hot water running so they won't fade. But I'm running out of money. Alright, the next one is in the zine, which is only $1.
What?
$1. $1.
$1.
Why two?
Do you believe this?
It's called Mr. Micoo. Alright, this is it's a very close friend of mine. It's like a brother. It goes like this. We met in a morbid town perched up on a faceless mountain. Hidden behind such dense forest, even cartographers seem to have missed it. Pine trees scent so thick in the wet summer air left the slightest tease of a kiss on our noses. Valleys so deep light itself was afraid to enter them. But we always did. Our childhood consisted of everything from long talks about girls we crushed on to dudes we had beef with to places we wanted to go and things we wanted to see. Our prepubescent bucket list included everything every normal kid wanted to do. Go skydiving, go on African safari, visit London and slap a royal guard in the face, record a song, visit Antarctica, watch the penguins fuck, check out Amsterdam and eat medical pastries all day, sail on a pirate ship around the Caribbean with 1,000 barrels of Brugal screaming, full speed ahead, you fucking vagabonds. Even flying to Japan, and upon arrival telling everyone, konnichiwa, bitches. The world was our playground, and we were 2 kids hyped up on Star Crunch, Skittles, Zebra Cake, Smart Tarts, Red Bull, and Smirnoff Ice. Horrible choices. Ready for any game the world wanted to play. But deep in the forest where our memories stayed planted and created a life was always home base. Nature's silence embraced our lifestyle and always kept us warm. We laughed when we would get arrested, knowing as long as we were under 18, we'd get away with a clean record. We had everything on our side, youth, friends, and family. We had the whole world in our hands. But after high school, our grips loosened. And honestly, bro, after college, I don't know if I can hold on any longer. We all know you can, and always could, Mr. Businessman. When you graduated from college, I asked myself, who the fuck would want to hire this douchebag as their stockbroker? After all those wild-ass college frat nights passing more like grandiose nights of hedonism and debauchery, who the fuck is going to hire this raging alcoholic whose college weekends consisted of trying to pick up chicks or upon failure, trying to fight other frat douchebags, stating the next morning, Papa, I just can't be held responsible for my actions if I can't remember anything. But I can't front though. The suit suits you well, kid. You've always been the type. I still remember the day your brother and I dropped you off for your first interview on Wall Street. Your brother was driving, I was riding shotgun, and you sat in the back seat with your brand new shoes off. You never mentioned it. I just knew from the smell of provolone cheese that engulfed the car. You kept chugging your detox drink like a maniac, trying to flush out the 4 blunts we had the night before, pausing only to tell us, this shit tastes like fucking piss. And like any dumbass would, I turned around and said, let me try. And although I never tasted piss before, I'm absolutely positive that's what it tastes like. When you finally got out, you told us you got in the interview. And I asked, so you got the job? You said no, you had just landed another interview. And your brother asked, what the fuck kind of shit is that? And I shook my head in agreement as I lit the blunt for the ride home. Yo, that's how this shit works, son, you said, coughing up a lung like it was your first time. That's that bullshit, your brother said as his eyelids sagging. I still remember meeting up with you after the second interview. It was November 18th, the 2-month anniversary of Occupy Wall Street. I was one of those dirty hippies protesting, or as Fox News calls it, causing inconvenience for working class Americans. You had called me when you got out and said, where you at, son? Just came out the office and walked into a huge protest. A couple minutes after that, we met at Zuccotti Park. You were the only asshole in the crowd dressed in a 3-piece suit. And we joked about the NYPD arresting everyone in the park save for you. We both laughed, except yours was out of humor and delight, and mine out of some sort of nervous, paranoid delusion. And it wasn't until that moment that I had realized how far we had grown apart. How different we had become from one another. The artist and the mathematician, the writer and the gambler, the hipster and the businessman, Michael Jackson and Michael Jackson. But that was it. That was it. The entire time, our entire life, we were searching for our polar opposite. To figure out where we as individuals stood. The opposite defining its opposite. To delineate the other so we could define ourselves. It's weird how life works, squeezing subtle inconsistencies together to make everything more cohesive, like a PB&J sandwich that doesn't seem all that bad until you taste just the jelly alone. Thank you.
Hey, give it up for Michael Jackson. Big Dre Gonzalez. Next up, Michael Jackson. I mean...